Hey guys, so I decided to go live. Yeah, it's been such a crazy couple days. But I just decided to go live because I had some stuff that's coming up, so I just wanted to talk about it. So if you come on, say hi. I'd love to see who hops on here. My husband is going to come out of the shower and be like, "What are you doing? You should be getting ready for dinner." He doesn't believe me that I can be ready quickly. Hey, Jennifer. I just saw your face like 2 seconds ago. I love you. When you come on, say hi, you guys. Hello, Fabio. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's very nice. Come on, say hi, you guys. See who's on here. Hey, Christina. You guys, so powerful, right? So for those of you that don't know, we're at this amazing event. You guys, it is freaking phenomenal. It's so amazing, and we're surrounded by such amazing people, and it's so inspirational and life-changing, and every time we go, it just gets better and better and better, and we meet more and more amazing people, and our team is just growing like crazy. Like, I just can't believe it. It's so cool. Hi, Ray, doing amazing. Hi, Kate. Good, drive back. I swear I'm going to be at dinner on time. I'm going to do it. So, all right, so I wanted to come on here because there's so many things that have been like bubbling up lately. And, okay, so I want to, first off, I want to preface it with this. If you are super happy with your body, super confident in how you feel every single day and in your nutrition, you love your job, you're super happy with all of that, I am not talking to you. I just want to make that very clear. Recently, I saw somebody put a post, I think this is last week. I don't remember what day it is. You guys, I never know what day it is. I think it was last week. Somebody put a post basically saying, I am so tired of seeing people flaunt their vacations and flaunt their, living their freedom life. And some of us love our 9-to-5s and you're kind of throwing it in our faces. And number one, I don't know if that was directed at us or not, but I kind of like felt like I wanted to, I don't know, kind of answer it, only because I felt like, number one, if you're putting that out on Facebook and there's some energy behind it and you feel like people are flaunting their vacations or flaunting their freedom in their jobs and what their careers and what they're doing, for me, if there's a sting there, then there's something behind that. But if there's not, this is not for you then. If you're super happy and super comfortable and super confident in what you're doing, I'm not talking to you. So don't think that anybody that works a 9-to-5 that we're saying that's terrible. That's not. If we're saying that nobody has their nutrition right, or if your body's not quote unquote perfect based on other people's standards or based off of what we look like, that we're saying that you're not good enough, because that's not it. I'm talking to the people that feel like there is room for change and growth in their life, which I believe is everybody, because if you're not growing, you're dying, right? I just really, truly believe that. But we have seen some amazing speakers, and we've seen some amazing people, and we've seen physical transformation, some of them beyond belief. Like, it's just phenomenal what we've seen. And watching people and that internal fire really push them through. And what drives people, obviously, is their why. There's got to be a why there, an emotional attachment, a reason that you're doing something. When we talk about, and we look at our life and why we're doing what we're doing and why we're growing a business and why we're pursuing our passion, is number one for me, family. I want to live my life with my family, and I want to be the most confident, healthy mother and wife that I can possibly be. And I know that I have the vehicle and I have the nutrition and I have the community to do that. And that's why I'm so passionate about it. But what we see a lot is people talk about where their struggles are. They talk about the things that they don't like. Okay. And our really good friends, Zach and Eden, say all the time, people talk about, not wanting to get uncomfortable, right? And we heard this today for those of you that are here at this conference. You heard it today. People talk about, I'm afraid to get uncomfortable, right? To make a change. When really what we hear day in and day out is people complain about not liking the body that they're in. right? I'm not comfortable in the body that I'm in, or I hate my job. I am tired of having to go and ask somebody for time off to be with my family, right? Complaining about it. Or, all these other distractions and things that come up in life. But they're not willing to take action. And when they're given the vehicle and they're given the opportunity and they're given the community and they're literally handed the keys to the car, but they refuse to put it in and turn it. That's all you have to do. You just have to turn the key and hit the gas. You just have to take a little action, but you're literally given everything and they refuse to make the changes. Or the ones that we see, like, I heard this, and this was in one of the trainings that we were in. Somebody said, she's a mom. She goes, you hear people say, oh, but I have kids. Yeah, so do I. I've had kids. Yeah, I was a single mom too. And I still did it. I still stood up and I still did the things that I needed to do. I just made it happen. I didn't use my kids as my excuse, right? I don't use my job or my husband or my kids as my excuse. I use them as my reason. Stop finding everything around you to be your excuse. If you're not happy, okay, if you're uncomfortable in your own skin or uncomfortable in your job, like they said today, you're really not in, like, I'm afraid to get out of my comfort zone. It's really not. You're not comfortable where you're at. If you're complaining about those things, that's your uncomfortable zone. It's time to get out of it. Take action. And it's not even big things. I've talked to so many people today that have said, it's just been me making small changes. It just started with me, like changing a little bit about, my food. And then because I started, looking into nutrition and changing that and feeling really good about the food I was putting in my body, then I started going to the gym. And then that became a habit. And then I started doing this and I started doing that. And then I started sharing it with other people. And so it's just this domino effect, but you have to start with action. Stop complaining. Stop saying, I'm tired of this and I'm tired of that. But then you turn around and go, oh, but I'm too busy. I have kids. Guess what? So do we. So does everybody else. We all have things. Everybody has life and everybody's busy, but it's what you choose to do in that time. When you decide to make everything your obstacle and you decide to put everything in front of what your goals are, you can't be upset when you don't reach them. And you can't be upset when you don't get results. When you turn around and say, I could never have that body. Well, that person worked really hard and they took action. They didn't sit back and go, you know what, this is just going to happen and it's just going to happen for me and I'm just going to look amazing and I barely have to try. I'm just one of those people that I don't even work out and I just have amazing biceps. That doesn't happen, you guys. You have to take action. And I'm sorry, I should have said this before. I'm already losing my voice because I've been yelling for 2 days straight. But I just hear so many barriers, so many excuses. Enough. And they talk about, and I hate jumping, but I think it all kind of comes together. They talk about one of the things they talked about in people that are successful and anything that they do, it's grit. People that are super successful have grit. It's not that these people are smarter or they just work harder or whatever, or they have better opportunity or they're lucky. No, there is no luck involved here. It is grit. When you fall down, you get back up and you keep going. It's not like Eric and I don't ever have a bad day, or when we're in prep for a show that you didn't have days where you go, F that. I don't want to go. I'm exhausted. I'm tired and I don't want to eat the same food over again. And I don't want to go on the treadmill again. And I don't want to get on the Stairmaster. You better believe those days came, but they came and we kept going. That's why Eric got his pro card. That's why we've chosen with our business. We have days where we have wall kicking moments and we feel like we're not good enough. And then we go, you know what? That's not true. I'm not going to use that as my excuse and I'm not going to tell that story anymore. So it's really about taking action and changing your story and just being willing to get out of your uncomfortable zone, because you're not comfortable where you're at if you're complaining. If you're complaining or you're frustrated when you see other people on Facebook achieving things and becoming more successful and doing new things in life, if that bothers you, then you need to look inward, because there's something about you and your life that you need to change. And that's just truth. Whether you like it or not, or whether you want to recognize it or not right now, that's just truth. When I find myself frustrated, or I see myself looking outwardly and getting frustrated by what other people are doing because I can't do it, that's just a story I'm telling. Let go of that. Go do the work. The people that you're watching that are successful, go do what they're doing. Rather than being like, oh, boo me, I can't do it, I wish I was there. Go follow the ones that are doing it, that are successful. Go do what they're doing. You better believe that we celebrate those people that are doing amazing. I want to be like those people. There are people that I look at every day that I'm like, I want to be the next Lori Harder. I love her. She's somebody that I follow every single day. And I celebrate when I hear those successes that she has. I'm like, that's what I want. And I heard recently she said, I want to be the next Oprah. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have Oprah on my freaking reality board. You want to know why? Because I want to be that person that people look to as inspiration and motivation and positivity. That's what I want to be. Not that I want to be Oprah, but I want to follow that kind of path. But I'm not going to get there by sitting back and playing small and sitting back and telling a story that I can't do it and poor me, I'm small and little and those people are so much better than me and they come from a family with money and they went to school and I didn't. If I tell that story, then I'm never going to be successful. So change your story and start taking action and stop staring at Facebook and getting frustrated by other people's successes and start following and taking action just like they did. Because it wasn't luck. Those people didn't get there because of luck. They worked for it and they continue to work for it. And you can too. You just have to be willing to get uncomfortable. Get uncomfortable, get scared, and go do it. Because the more you do it, the more it's just going to become your normal. Stop playing freaking small. That's where I'm at today. That's it. There's so much, and I think Eric's probably going to cut me because I'm taking forever. So anyways, I just wanted to share because I was just in a space today. It's just been amazing. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot more that comes out of it. But thank you guys for coming on. I'm sorry I missed all of your comments on here. Get over. I'm reading Felicita. Felicita, I can say it. I swear, girl, I love you every single day. Yeah, Andrea. Yeah, it's just a story. And the more practice that you do on catching yourself in that negative story, right, the quicker you can pull yourself out of it. But like today, I heard lots of excuses though. Listen, quit with, and we told somebody this today. I'm like, stop reading the books. Stop just always reading the pod. You have to take action. You can listen to this stuff all day long. You have to take action. And you know what? Go fall down. Go fall down. Go mess up. Go not do it perfect. And then get up and keep going. Like all of us stumble and we all make mistakes and then we just keep getting back up and we keep going. Nobody's perfect, but you're not going to grow if you're not willing to take action. So anyways, I love you guys. I have to go get ready for dinner because we're going to go meet up with our team and I just want to love on them and thank them and give them gratitude. So thank you guys so much for coming on here. I love you guys. I hope you found value, and if you did, and you want to share, please share it. Like so many people just sit back and they don't take action. You know, everybody is capable of so much more. Like we all play so small. Stop playing small. So if you found value, please share it. I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming on here. Maybe next time I'll have more of a voice. I love you. Have a good night, you guys. Bye.